May 24th, 2000, I saw a very bad tragedy that was on the news where 7 people were shot execution style in the head in a robbery for $2,000. And I said to myself, our young people are going after the wrong cash. In the game of chess, the king is the thing. And so in the game of life, cash is king. K for knowledge, A for attitude, S for skills, H for habit. So I said to myself, the new currency on the planet is cash with a K. And I said, we got to educate our people, because I came to the conclusion that our biggest enemy is ignorance. And so I decided that there's a bigger game to play. And the bigger game to play is helping our young people make better choices and better decisions. And I said to myself, this is a game worth playing. And so I learned from Martin Luther King that evil prevails when good people do nothing. And so I started a program called Be Someone, where I volunteer my service in several schools, just giving back, sharing some things with the kids, tell them how I made money. And my message to young people is that if I can do it, you can do it. And so what I mean by cash is K for knowledge. Knowledge is information. And what I share with people all the time is that sometimes the information that you need to get is, the only way you can get it is by failing. And so it's no such thing as failure, it's only information. And so you learn from every decision that you make. That's one way of getting knowledge. Everyone you meet is your teacher, because everyone you meet knows something you don't know. So you can get knowledge that way. You get knowledge from books, you get knowledge from experience, and you can also get knowledge from other people's mistakes. If you see someone else do something wrong, you learn what not to do. So that's knowledge. A for attitude. I teach people attitude is everything. And make sure you maintain a positive mental attitude, because nothing is bad, only thinking make it so. And so you got to realize that if I keep the right attitude, I can get the right results. You got to say, okay, if this happened, what can I do about it? If you lose your queen in a game of chess, you still got to maintain a positive attitude, because you still can win the game. And so don't focus on what you lost, focus on what you have left. So attitude is about looking at the bright side, focus on what has changed, how can I use this to my advantage. So attitude is everything, it's very powerful. Attitude is about, is a scale in which you weight everything. And so make sure the scale that you weight everything is on the bright side, because focus determines direction. And if you focus on the negative, you're going to move that way. So always stay positive, focus on the positive, find out what's good about it, and figure out a way to make it work. S for skills. Skills is your ability to add value to other people. You got to have multiple skills. And the reason you want to have multiple skills is because if you're the best typewriter repairer in the world and they no longer have typewriters, you're in trouble. So the key concept is to always give more than you take. And the only way you can do that is by having a skill where you can over-deliver, you can go beyond, and you can add value to the people that you're helping. H for habits. And we tell people that habits, once you develop habits, they will take you wherever you need to go. And so make sure the habits that you have serve you. You may want to have a habit of treating everyone you meet like they're the most important person in the world. You may want to have a habit of making sure everything out of your mouth is positive. You may want to have a habit of focusing on the positive no matter what happens. One of my habits is I try to uplift and inspire everyone I meet, everywhere I go. And when people come to me for help, I always help them. I always do something. I may not give them exactly what they want, but I always give them some type of value, because the good you do comes back to you. Well, some of the life lessons about chess is that using what you have where you are. A lot of people have the resources, but they're not using them. And so chess and life is about using what you have where you are, and development. See, everyone has talents. And so the purpose of your life is to develop those talents. Oftentimes I come up to my student and I go, why are your pieces still on the back row? You're using one piece the whole game. You got to use all your pieces. And you got to develop those pieces. Don't just have them on the back row. So in life and in chess, you got to develop. Another lesson about chess is that you have to think before you move, because you can make one move in life and never recover. So you want to think before you move and say to yourself, is this true? Is this honest? Is this the best move I can make?